Hi everyone. Okay, so you've submitted your article and it's been approved. Now what are you going to do? Well, you're going to need great photographs. I'm Patrick Kusek and I'm going to show you how I have my studio set up so that you can get great photographs in your own studio. The first thing that you'll need are two lights. Now I happen to be using these OTT lights. They are color-corrected daytime balance lights. The key thing to remember is to make sure that both lights are the same type of light, meaning fluorescent and fluorescent or daytime and daytime. Your camera should have a compensation feature on it for lights, and we'll talk about that in a few. The next thing that would be helpful to have would be a non-reflective work surface. This one happens to be by Rio Grande. It has a nice matte finish to it, and therefore you're not going to get any reflective light while you're photographing. Next you'll need a tripod or something to hold your camera. This is a great one. It has a flexible gooseneck and a suction cup and a place where you can attach the camera. This is called a Lightweight Professional Vacuum Cup Flexible Monopod by ClearMax. It's great because you can attach any lightweight camera to this directly to the camera mount, and then the other suction cup portion will attach right to your work surface, and you can flex it in any sort of configuration. If you have an iPhone, you can use it as a camera as long as you have a special bracket. The name brand of this bracket is called a Glyph. It attaches to your iPhone and it screws directly onto the tripod mount. So here's how this works. The Glyph piece is a little bracket like this, and it will just basically snap right onto the phone, and then you'll take the whole thing and twist it directly onto the monopod or onto your tripod. The position of the camera should be from the perspective of the person who is making the project. This will ensure that the materials and tools are shown in the proper orientation. You'll also want to be careful of any harsh shadows. Now, we can control the amount of shadows by positioning the lights. Now, both of these lights are OTT lights. They're daylight balance lights, and the one on the right has a little bit more flexible neck to it, and the one on the left pretty much just has a couple of positions. So I'll make sure that there is even light coming from both of the lights. They're pretty much evenly spaced apart, and you can see that there's not very harsh shadows. There's nice soft shadows on each. Now, if I move the one on the right away, you'll notice that the shadow becomes darker. When both lights are evenly spaced, you'll get nice soft shadows like these. Remember, keep things in focus and keep your tools and materials in frame. Since we'll be using lights, we won't need the flash on our camera. Here's a shot of my camera. You'll notice that the lightning bolt indicates that the flash is off. I also put the macro feature in the on position, signified by the flower. You should also make sure that your auto white balance feature is in the on position. Here's a shot of mine. You'll also notice down at the bottom there's a row of icons. Those icons indicate different lighting situations. If you're not getting good results with the auto white balance feature, scroll through and find the lighting situation that matches your lighting setup. Here's a photo without the auto white balance feature. You'll notice that it has a yellowish or greenish tinge to it. Photos will also have a blue tinge as well. So you'll want to make sure that you match your lighting situation or use the auto white balance feature. If the auto white balance is on, this is what it looks like. You'll get nice, clear, crisp, clean, white colors, and the photos will look beautiful. Okay, so now you know the basics of how to set up your studio to shoot step-by-step photographs for your article. I'm Patrick Kusek. See you next time.